setup for EG. The Lifestealer wins 1v1 against Magnus. Typically, I'd say, oh, iceiceice, he loves a 1v1 matchup. This is where he's the kind of player who can excel, but Arteezy, as far as 1v1 matchups go, another player who we saw in the 1v1 tournament, fantastic.
Oh, top XY could be in trouble. He's trying to get away so he can roll out. Battle Hunger ticking him down though. Universe with the chase down. It should be a first blood, and indeed it is. Universe will claim it. He says no chaosing today, SumaiL. And EG as well, also able to heavily harass Blackback. With this Shadow Word, he's going to fall pretty low. Universe won't go hunting too deep in the tree line.
Often, like, safe lane with a good matchup would be fine, but is perhaps not as quite as one-sided now that offlaners get the Shrine.
In fact, with the wraparound from Zai, iceiceice could be in trouble. Initial Torrent isn't going to hit. iceiceice still has the skewer to play his way out of this one. In fact, he's trying to man up, but that's now cost him as he's been X-marked back. Arteezy should have the damage as iceiceice tries to get away. Isn't going to make it. And iceiceice, I mean, you saw him manning up there.
Almost works. If Arteezy doesn't block him there, it does in fact perhaps get him away. Seeing the top lane, not the easiest lane for Klinks. He's got CS and all, but he's had to use a lot of regen in this lane.
I'm going to try for this kill. XY has the Boulder Smash, and Universe will be taken down. The Shadow Word heal from Crit, not enough to save him. Yeah. And yeah, no way to hold back that TP, so Crit gets out. Faceless getting themselves on the board. And not have to worry too much about EG coming that deep across that bit of the map.
Warlock up a bit too far, perhaps. Crit.
It's the level 2 Shadow Word heal. Is it going to be enough to keep him alive? No, it's not indeed. But the Boulder Smash flying through, they'll lose Crit. EG are going to look to react. They've got the lockdown onto the CM. Torrent are holding back XY and slowing him down for the time being as well with a follow-up X-Mark. And they get themselves anything more, and it doesn't look like they can, EG.
If they're around their towers, they can play the numbers game, which is Faceless going for a 3-man gank, we fight them.
Mid lane again, they do manage to get Jabz with the X-Mark deep of the Torrent combo, not able to lock him down now. XY with the Magnetize and the Boulder Smash onto Zai. They'll find the Kunkka. Jabz still stuck in the middle of Civil War with the Cold Snap and the Sunstrike. He's out. SumaiL able to turn around and outplay the Ember. A big kill there for EG.
To dish out damage at this point, so it doesn't need like the Deso quite yet. For EG, Axe Blink, so...
Oh, and they found Arteezy at Faceless with a massive pick-off. As Arteezy was looking to close into that armlet, which is a pretty crucial bit of the plays that EG want to make with this Blink Dagger on Axe.
Fighting away from your vision is not something you really want to do at this stage of the game.
Well, to add to EG's team fight, they do now have Aghanims complete, so SumaiL, of course, making very quick timing. Top, there's the combo, but the Sleight of Fist dodges there.
Everything.
And Jabz, he should be fine here. Wait out the X behind. Actually going a little early. Has the second one. Black is there to help out. And in fact, it looks like Zai's going to be the one in trouble. The Torrent will catch out the Ember. Jabz getting very low, but this, again, just the amount of time that Jabz kept them working on him, buying that space and time for Faceless to make the reaction, worked out. And they'll go for the base Sunstrike. It's not going to connect.
At this point, with all the heroes missing, you might suspect it, but imagine EG feel pretty confident.
Yeah. There was a ping from iceiceice coming out just at the end. But absolutely EG continuing to find the objectives and keep the overall kind of momentum.
Wasn't really EG's heart, wasn't it? They didn't care about that tower.
XY hiding in the trees. Zai, what's the dust? Isn't going to find him, and they will actually lose Universe by the looks of it. Can Zai do anything in response? Has the Torrent, the X-Mark as well. SumaiL coming across to join as well, but iceiceice there with the 2-man RP. It's looking to save Black. They don't have any follow-up on Faces. They're just trying to get Black out of there, but he's not going to make it with the Shadow Word on him. He's out and down. iceiceice in trouble now as well as SumaiL drops the Tornado and the Meatball, cleans up a second. They may have lost Universe, but this time it's EG with the quick reactions to make sure that Faces pay heavily for that movement.
And I think, well, good call from Faceless just to get the hell out. That was going to be a fight that went pretty ugly.
Oh dear, XY comes across, but that ward gives them the vision. EG, see his exact movements and take him out. And it is starting to look a bit rocky for Faceless. Finding objectives, finding farm, and really forcing Faceless to play their game at the moment.
Yeah, Invoker's getting very scary, level 18, and this deep ward finds the Magnus.
And that
Great
is,
pick.
50 seconds with no initiation as such as the amount that they require.
Gets the blink call with an infest. That's a dead hero from the get-go, so if you're not going to go aggressive and try and find picks, you can't let, you have to avoid
iceiceice Finds just the RP onto one. Will skewer SumaiL into the hands of Black, and SumaiL, he's out and down. Big way to start the fight here for Faceless, but EG all ready to try and set up with the turnaround. They get the call onto Black. Black trying to get himself away, but a boat hits him smack in the face. Artur looking at Jabz. Jabz, has he got another remnant to go? He has one more, gets himself back up to the high ground. Universe, though, in again with the two-man call. It's a double kill for the Axe, nearly getting a triple. Two will survive on Faceless, but again, three down. You know, EGZ warding the vision out of it, and a successful scan.
Can't really move out. It's too tough with the vision factor, and perhaps they've used a few smokes. Not sure if they actually have any smokes available at this stage. So
2 different lockdowns, and now he's level 20. Pretty significant, plus 15% on the damage and cleave of the Empower. If they're fighting on this ward as well, there's the jump. iceiceice, he's grabbed 2 jabs with the damage as well, bringing them down. They've bursted 2 out of the fight already. Looking for the control onto Arteezy, but iceiceice out of mana, chunked down by Artur. They'll lose the Magnus, but SumaiL's chased down by XY and Black. They'll turn their attention towards side Faceless. They've found 3 so far. Can they get more? They can. They'll bring down the Admiral. Arteezy looking for Black. Skeleton Walk skill still on cooldown for 7 seconds. Black trying to eat a creep to keep alive. NutZ comes in with the Glimmer Cape. Makes sure that Black survives. Black should be fine. He has been disarmed, but he's still got the distance. And Arteezy being bullied around here as he goes from target to target at Faceless. Oh, no. They laugh at the poor child. Arteezy has been bullied, and Black, oh no, the bully becomes, no, it's fine. The bullying is successful. Poor old Artur.
They can't get him.
Oh no.
He's toggling.
Somebody, oh my goodness, right. They've triggered him now. He's angry. Arteezy,
he's going for more.
Out. He's back for vengeance. You bullied me once. Now I'll rip your skin off and eat your flesh. As he takes down a double.
Oh, that 4-man surrounded.
Well, there we have it. A bit of a lesson to the bullies out there. One day that kid will sort you out.
And that's going to be a free tier 3 tower.
Straight here onto the racks here. Arteezy.
Someone needs to stop him.
I don't think they're going to be able to before these racks. Melee's down. Faceless. Very, very aware of the power of this lifestealer now, as Arteezy has just blossomed there.
Perhaps Kunker's job. He's got the arcane boots, can disassemble.
It's positioning for Faceless once again.
They've got a good ward for this fight.
And there's the jump in, immediate. Taking out one, but iceiceice is there with the reaction, but the reaction to the reaction as the Warlock Golem is dropped. NutZ trying for the freezing field, but they'll hold him back. Already looking to chase for more. Warlock's been left on the back lines. Crit will go down. This plus 60 damage doing work there for NutZ. Yeah. Black only just getting himself away under the cover of Skeleton Walk. It's EG, in fact, that are the losers here. They've lost 2. Sunstrike won't connect. Zai looking to try and make this trade better, but there, again's another RP. iceiceice will set up a 3rd kill for Black to get himself involved in SumaiL. Oh, he's angry. BKB Pop, he wants this CM. He'll get the CM.
Very hectic fights. Both RPs used may lead to EG trying to press their advantage.
Can Jabz finish this SumaiL? 1v1 me, son. Here we go. SumaiL will gladly accept the challenge as he turns around, drops a meteor. Jabz has to duke it out. Black.
SumaiL in trouble. He's got a blink.
Can he clean up the kill? And SumaiL with that out to safety. They search for him in the tree line. He's up towards the left. There's no vision on
SumaiL's going back for the kill. Okay, that
Jabz has got the gem. It's a risky kill attempt for SumaiL, and SumaiL realizes he's out. He won't play around with fire for too long.
He ran through the clinks, and I think Ember's like, oh, he's over here. Let's go head back that way. But take the regen. No.
Take that regen, little boy. Happens Albert. Can he arm the? Oh, he cannot arm the toggle his way out of that.
You can have the regen. We'll just kill you right out.
The bullies are back.
Oh, that time they get the job done. Doesn't feel like EG have shored up their late game, even with a Rax advantage. They need that next big team fight. Next Roche is going to be crucial for them.
Oh, XY, unfortunately for himself, sitting under the ward.
Or is it?
The boat comes through Universe as well with the call just to make sure that they can find him. Can Faceless do anything in return? Black trying to go in on the axe, takes a huge amount of the blade, but iceiceice is there with the RP. He's grabbed Universe, he's caught SumaiL as well. Black backs up with the Skeleton Walk. Jabz already coming in from the side, looking to cut off EG. Remnant burst, 1, bam, 2. He manages to chain it beautifully to pick up the double. And Jabz may not be done yet. SumaiL Isn't going to be chased down.
Beautiful Ember play.
Very nicely done from Jabz.
But by getting that full commitment, Clinkz is able to get the return kill on the Axe. He slightly mistimed his strafe there. He tried to wait till the blade mail was... I mean, it was where...
iceiceice. He just refreshes straight up, gets that RP onto Arteezy. The damage just ripping through the lifestealer and Faceless. Maybe seeing if they can get more. They look towards SumaiL, but the BKB's
will
out.
wear off. He needs to be careful.
Faceless just backing off. The Sunstrike, not enough damage. Black survives because he had a hearty meal just before that fight.
That was such a well-played Sunstrike, and Black managing to barely survive. That is, I mean, SumaiL's playing a hell of a game. He's doing everything he can.
They want to secure Roche.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could find yourselves in some trouble, and Faceless aren't even going to contest this. So, like, we haven't got RP. We've just chewed through a lot of our spells. Black is still pretty low. No way can we stop Roche from happening. So, I like that buyback. He got rid of the gem then, or is it still on the Ember? Oh yeah, he doesn't have the gem anymore. That was a bit coincidental, but he'll take it.
Oh, mid lane, Arteezy.
Can
be careful here. They may be able to kill him once here, but the Bloodthorn damage is enough. He's down once. That's the Aegis gone, and now in that 5 minutes,
he's got no buyback.
You've got to be careful. You've got to be careful if you're Arteezy. iceiceice has an RP as well. Arteezy, he better run. The Hex is there. They go for the bait. They catch out iceiceice. The Magnus is down and down. 85 seconds, no buyback. And now EG looking to combo for more. They've got the Tornado onto XY. Earth Spirit's out. Battle Hunger onto NutZ. They jump in from Jabz. He's looking to try and clean up in return, but now he's surrounded. The disarm from Artur. The bash as well. Jabz is out. SumaiL again. The second Tornado. Now looking for Black. Hexed up. Arteezy ready to close in. The buyback's coming out. Jabz buying back into the fight. Black will survive. NutZ goes for the freezing field, but immediately used there from EG as they take CM out. EG, they're not done yet. Universe seeing if he could have the potential to catch more. Black on the side.
What a clutch Hex onto the Magnus, and Arteezy still does need to be careful against the Bloodthorn. Universe is fishing.
15 seconds for that Magnus. They've got to get something done before iceiceice is back. Arteezy straight in with the rage. There's Universe on the back lines, catching out Black on the Clinkz. The Clinkz is out, bites back immediately. XY is down. 80 seconds without the Earth Spirit, and at the same time, on the back, crit was gone on by Jabz, but Jabz couldn't quite finish the job as he has to back up. They've lost the melee Rex in the middle lane.
Fighting near the Faceless base is always going to be very difficult.
Faceless, they don't care that their buyback's on cooldown. They want to go for something big. They smoke out. But EG have this high ground advantage.
Go on to.
XY's been spotted by this ward. EG know that something's up. Jabz will get the jump in. Finds one, but then iceiceice immediately comes in with two. They've managed to catch out the two backline supports. They'll take one. Universe coming in with the reaction, but the second RP is there to hold back the Axe. SumaiL gets taken down. Black has just too much damage. They'll turn towards Universe, and Faceless with that movement, with that play. Once again, Artur, the last man surviving, is out as well as Faceless. Team wipe EG. A massive fight there, and an incredible. We saw that they, EG saw XY, but as soon as they saw him, Jabz in immediately with a slight, and then the iceiceice just blindly going in, knows that he's going to get multiple heroes. Let's see what they can get done though. 10 seconds, and Arteezy will have buyback available.
Well, I'm not sure if you want to use Invoker buyback at this point. You may just give up a lane of racks, but they'll use the lifestealer one, trying to hold
Jabz. Straight in T-pit, looking for crit. Getting himself back out, just creating space to make sure the Faceless can finish off the racks in the middle. Black not messing around, just BKBs and runs out. They don't get the range. They bring it down to pretty much dead, but they get that melee racks that they were after and force out Arteezy's buyback. A fair few minutes still, but they get himself the Aegis. Last time they had that, they were able to get away with the melee racks in the middle lane that they took down. Maybe we'll see a repeat towards the bottom lane, and that's going to push, of course, Faceless closer and closer to being mega creeped.
And perhaps thinking that he might get caught in like a spell and be able to survive like a Ember combo if he has cheese. You cheese up against the Ember to guarantee you get your rock off.
EG looking to get the ward down. They are underneath the eyes here. Off Faces, iceiceice again, jumping in. He's grabbed the two supports, refreshes. It looks like he's waiting, holding back for the second one to follow through. It's actually at the front of it all. The SumaiLs has found Jabz. Jabz low, there's your second RP. Again, iceiceice looking for the lockdown. Universe is in with the counterplay. Gets the call off onto Ice from the sideline. Black trying to bring down Arteezy, but he hasn't quite got enough damage to do so. This time, EG, they'll turn towards Black. The Battle Hunger should indeed take him down, and he's out. No Black for 2 minutes. This is EG this time round, claiming the superior fight. They just looked a little awkward. We saw iceiceice get the RP onto the two supports, but then it just seemed like he realized his damage dealers weren't there. He was focused on the fact that up towards the top, Jabz was having his work cut out by the rest of the side. An incredibly disjointed fight there from Faceless, heavily costing them. EG still with that Aegis on Arteezy as well. Black alone, as we saw, just not enough damage to cut through this lifestealer at this stage. As they'll find the racks, EG only needing to take that one from the mid to claim those megas.
Even without the rage lifesteal, they can just send forward Spirits Are and just chip away on this one. Yeah, Arteezy is just likely going to try and rage from the low ground. He's actually being X'd even. Very safe play. And
he goes, and that will be the final racks. They're gone. Mega creeps out now for EG. Once he faces, they do have the empower and such to help push these lanes back out, but no buybacks for these cores for a good 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Hard to get out to that secret shop to finish off your data list too if you're Jabz.
They're trying to make the journey now. EG, Universe going to look for the vision here as he goes up towards the high ground. Will be grabbed back. There's your first RP onto SumaiL. They'll take the invoker. No, he's still alive. In fact, no, they don't kill him. The BKB comes out. The boat flies through from iceiceice. No, SumaiL still survives. Finally goes down as Jabz gets him out. But the buyback will be there. They've lost the CM. They've lost iceiceice, who will buy back along with XY. Universe looking to finish off this Jabz Ember Spirit for a second time, and they will. Jabz and Black are out. This is almost certainly GG as evil geniuses with these last few fights.
That's got to be it,
execution and just outplay of Faceless. They've done it here in game one. They will take it 56 minutes in. Quite the game. A game where it looked to be EG having the easier opening. Faceless hitting back hard in the mid game, but at the end of the day, just proving to be rather one-sided in the first few minutes.
2 games in a row, EG winning all 3 lanes. That is bad news bears for the Faceless squad.
Even get a kill by the looks of it as well with Universe and Zai closing in onto NutZ. Black pull out the back of XY.
He's getting chomped at though.
Look at how aggressive Universe can be. Trying to lead in, not quite level 6 yet. Very, very close though, and a few crews going down. Still not quite enough. But continuing to put pressure onto the Morphling now, turning their attention towards NutZ. And of course they've got that chase down, purging the root off himself and chasing it down, and again it's more trouble for Faceless as mid lane. Zai with the wraparound. It's kill to kill to kill. I mean,
and it's a tower.
Oh my goodness,
a
it's
6.5 mid-tier 1 tower, and with a Lina of all things. SumaiL doing such a good job always spamming out the lane, zoning the Ember, and then maximizing the damage up on that tower before heading back to lane. SumaiL dominating.
Phase boost level 7, top lane, Black being forced right back behind his tower, and indeed NutZ comes a little too close for his own comfort. 4-0 EG, 7.5 minutes in, bottom lane, Arteezy.
Gonna blink, let's smoke up with our supports, our offlaner. Let's go get some kills. Let's go fix this lane state. Underlord's a hero that rushes a mech. You don't really gank with Underlord. You don't really do much with mech.
Look who's there on the high ground. Yep. Once again, SumaiL ready to follow through the initiation of Zai. And nothing that Faceless can do to get any sort of blood in response. It's a base for himself. Top lane crit, soaking up some XP as the lane pushes in. And again with this warding, they've spotted out NutZ's movement. Full vision here for EG as it with the blink. Straight in. Universe getting the first of potentially many bits of bonus damage there for the duel.
Yep. Will be Zai trying to keep it alive as long as possible. iceiceice doesn't even feel safe here.
SumaiL?
Okay.
Is he going to be all right? Can they bring down this Lina? Looks like they should be. Oh, is he actually going to get himself away with the face boost? He is. This has got to be so frustrating. Again, the infused raindrop just saving SumaiL's life as they can't get the kills on Faceless. EG just finding action after action. 10 minutes in, a second one duel here for Universe.
You've got to make moves, and smoke up is the call. Ember's on the move. You can't just sit around and expect to outfarm EG. Not when they've got these Midases.
Maybe they're prepared this time. They've scanned EG out. They know the crit and Universe are there. XY comes in with a good boulder smash onto 2. Crit in trouble, but he gets the Golem out in time. Surely they can kill Crit. They can. They will bring the Warlock down. It does require all 4 of them to be there. Zai, maybe seeing if he can come back in, and oh, Universe He absolutely loves dancing with this little Crystal Maiden. They won't get the damage. They do get the kill again. The third duel pretty much on that CM. Zai looking for the cut around. Black in trouble. The Yule setup. Perfect timing here. The silence will make sure no further damage comes out from SumaiL. But with the crush and the final Laguna, Black is out. 10-1. Faceless.
Yikes.
Aye.
This is where you've got to chew through your smokes.
Maybe they can kill Arteezy.
Yeah, maybe you get a kill or two, but the problem is going to be like you get the kill or two, then you've used up all your smokes.
If you could kill Artur, that could be the way back in for Faceless, but Arteezy is the one having a ball of a time as he just turns around, brings down iceiceice.
Not even remotely close.
You can't tell this man. He's keeping his head in the game this time, and Arteezy, consistent performances at a high level.
Yep.
Would it be his Lina or his Invoker? Definitely for me, the two heroes that he's been standing ahead of the pack on.
And a kill for him.
Easy execution. Very easy combo for him. Timing's perfect.
And just knowing his hero there, he didn't actually have mana for the full 3-spell combo, so he Lagunas rather than Dragon Slaves.
Can he make something happen here? I mean, they need something, Faceless. They desperately do.
I don't know if he can actually go. I mean, he gives his team the info, but...
They can bring people in. Okay. Universe and Arteezy, can they turn this around? They're incredibly deep. Themselves out of the Firestorm. Black moving forward. They may be able to kill Universe. Arteezy jumps out, looks towards Black. They've lost Uni. Artur will immediately just rage and TP out. So Faceless, I mean, every kill that they get will be massive for them. Yep. Nice bit of money going to Jabz.
Rending away. Block a little bit of damage.
EG into the pit, as you mentioned.
I mean, they used the Observer. They thought they had a pick. They were going to go Roche first. They only stopped going for Roche because they saw the Ember farming. They're like, well, positioning very well, but those are not the kind of plays that win you games as a 5-position support. We will see Ember reach that level 10 talent now.
Oh, and there we have the setup from Universe. Another successful duel, and this time it's on something a little bit bigger than the CM. Black is taken out and down. Try and get these plays done, With the racks now exposed.
Still some good damage down mid. This is like all you can really do if you're Faceless, and the TPs will come back. Black doesn't have Lincolns yet. Oh,
he doesn't even have the ult out as well. So with this first setup, they won't kill him initially, but the further TPs are coming through, and with the amp on him, Black has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and they will still claim the kill in the Morphling. Did manage to finish off his Lincolns in time though before he went down.
Echo Saber lifesteal. This is like an item where you're like, let's try and end this game. Let's really up the heat.
SumaiL, see if you can find the catch onto Jabz. Jabz.
Whoa.
Will look to hide here. SumaiL just continues to chase down. In fact, Jabz has gone straight into the hands of Zai.
That cast range.
Can he get out? He cannot. The damage with that amplified, too much to follow through after the magic burst.
He gets such good cast range with that Aether Lens.
EG ready to jump in the base, to be fair.
To launch, it seems. He's got the vision with the high ground ward. Seems nuts.
Oh, there we have Zai with a beautiful jump in the crush onto 2. Artur looking towards Black. Black trying to get himself away, but he can't. The Morphling's out. They will find one kill in return, but the Golem's dropped onto 3, forcing Faceless to back Arteezy. Turning towards the racks, and SumaiL comboing down Jabz. Laguna onto XY. They'll be able to find the Earth Spirit as well here. As EG just taking 3, only losing Zai. They'll clean the racks up as well. 21 minutes in on this bottom lane. As 18-3, this is absolutely painful for Faceless.
Arteezy between the open wounds and the Shadow Word. Not seeing that Shadow Word max that often. You see these Warlocks kind of max the get maybe 2 points in Shadow Word, maybe 3, but Arteezy fully maxing it out.
And there we have the jump in to kick things off once again. They find the jewel. Chaotic Offering drops onto the back, and already iceiceice buys back immediately. Jabz jumps in with a burst, does manage to bring down Arteezy. Big kill for Faceless. Can they get more though? Zai holds back Faceless with a crush, gets up to the north. He's not going to be fine though. The adaptive strike from Black flies through. They've not only just found 2, can they get anything more?
Hard to chase. They've lost Ember though. They've lost their chasing power, and Black.
And SumaiL's back in. He's ready to try and put an end to this nonsense as Universe cleans up with the nuke, ready to chase down NutZ. They'll turn towards the objective instead. A buyback will be forced out from Jabz. Faceless trying their best to hold back this push, this siege from EG.
When you use that buyback, you don't just want to be repelling the push, you want to be securing kills, and Jabz unable to do so, and maybe unable even to defend his racks.
Got the fortification.
Has to get in there soon. SumaiL's gonna purge off the Flame Guard.
Oh, and SumaiL actually gonna miss the combo here. NutZ coming in as well. Again though, Universe jumps in, catches out Jabz. Jabz now on a dieback. NutZ out as well. Black, can he find SumaiL with the help of XY? They do bring down the Lina, but look at the damage. Universe just ready with the chase down. With these moment of courage procs, finds XY, and Black, the last one left surviving here on Faceless, has to just tuck his tail and run away from Universe. And SumaiL indeed back for round 2 if Black wants to give it to them. Because we'll be procced here. EG just focusing the objectives. SumaiL forces Black back to the fountain, and EG will be able to finally clean up this second set of racks. 26 minutes in, 25-6. This last rack's in the middle. Faceless will have one more fight in them by the looks of it. But this really will be the final fight. They have to do something incredibly phenomenal here. iceiceice is going to try and take them back to the beginning of this game, but he'll cancel it. He knows that it's not going to help as the Laguna Blade flies into the eyeballs of the CM. Buybacks coming out from her and Black. The rack starting to fall. Arteezy. And now Jabz will get crit. A kill is a kill. There's been a buyback from Universe. Zion again, 3-man crush. Arteezy gets to work on Jabz. Looks towards NutZ. It's a triple kill for Arteezy. There's the Ultra. Give that man a rampage. Somewhere beautiful to finish the game. And there we have it. 31-8. GG is called. 27 minutes in. The double rampage there for Arteezy as